Welcome back, Bird. It's been a while.
There are other games that aren't Final Fantasy VII Remake. I forgot.
Remember Darksiders? Remember what was happening in the plot?
Oh yeah, no, I remember what was happening in the plot. We had to go to...
This is your test, Bird.
We had to go to Mr. Waterman. And
you can't recite
Mr.
the plot of Darksiders Genesis. You're fired from your real job.
Mr. Fine by me at this point. Mr. Waterman, you know, you saw what I said. Anyway,
yeah, you announced you're trying to transition. Is it because of like the endless emergencies?
Yes.
Just like the constant, just
yes. It's the endless emergency. Okay, so backing up, because now I got to provide context because this is recording time. Yeah, I was talking to Keith and I said that, well, not Keith, I was talking to everyone. I said that I'm going to be making my way over to the video game industry at some point. I'm going to be changing my career. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I know that it's going to be a goal that I'm going to start explicitly working towards. I've taken a lot of steps, but I'm still trying to figure out like what I want to do, when, and how, and that sort of stuff.
You've got the exact
as far as
backwards trajectory that I had.
Yep.
I started with wanting to go there and then being like, wait, fuck this industry, and also fuck coding. I'm out. I'm like rocks, and then I'll play video games for a living. Then you completely went in the opposite direction.
I absolutely do not want to be a gameplay engineer.
Because you let's played before you let's played before any of that, and then transition to like I'm gonna be a game developer.
No, I don't want to be a gameplay engineer. I want to be an engine developer. That sounds way less.
You just want to like be a coder, but in a non-emergency situation.
Exactly, 100%. You fucking nailed it. That's exactly it.
I'm a listener. I
good.
Listen.
What was that?
Yeah. We deal in
souls.
Yeah. And this is why you don't play D&D anymore. Because you definitely would just like leave and come back and be like, what's happening?
No, dude. Remember when I used to play D&D? All I would do is I'd have MS Paint up the entire time so I could draw pictures. Oh yeah.
Gotta get to Demon Boy to unlock the next mission. Probably.
Yeah.
You ever draw that Carcassonne fan art?
I started it, yeah. Well, I guess, what the fuck is happening? That was the most awkward start to the cutscene yet.
They insist that we stand on the correct sides, but the symbols don't indicate which one is which at all.
That be the mix of tainted water and demon guts we've been swimming in. You're welcome, by the way.
Yummy.
Why, Strife? I'm doing this for your sake, not mine.
We both know that isn't true. At some point, this arrangement will stop being mutually beneficial. Then it's gonna get interesting.
Then we're gonna fuck.
What's not mutually beneficial about that?
For now, however, the benefit remains.
Are you a selfish lover, Keith?
We continue, for the one and only Moloch now stands in our way.
This definitely benefits you more than us.
Demons with benefits. They keep saying benefits now.
I know.
You never did explain why he came for you, Samael.
Because he was so
The
hot.
lesser lords of hell always bigger so.
Lesser? Do not taunt me, puppet. I'll cut the strings you dance on, if only to crush you when you hit the ground.
He does not like his Dom status questioned.
Yeah.
Then kill him yourself.
Whoa! Toxic gamer moment. Holy shit.
He is invincible, Nilly. Or he never could have moved me from my seat, and his army grows formidable.
Then what of it?
We must erode them from within, beginning with his considerable operation in the Red Waste, where his machines dig up materials of incredible potency.
Go on, I'm almost there.
He said formidable within and potency.
Admit it. You just want his army gutted so that once he's dead, nothing of his realm stands to threaten your ambitions.
Except.
Either way, mutual benefit. Go. Destroy everything you can, and while you're there, kill the foreman.
The foreman? Any particular reason?
He was important to my work once. It appears Moloch was able to sway him. For that, I'd like him dead. It's not really a request, so much as a requirement.
Yeah, look, at this point, I'll agree to anything if it means ending this conversation. Too long. Must go kill things.
So meta.
Ooh. Oh,
because even I was about to say, like, just tell us who to shoot next.
Yeah, really.
That's all these conversations actually are. That's why I check out so hard in this and like Remnant and so on. It's like you're just telling us who to shoot next. Just let's go.
Well, you know what?
Let's go. Fuck.
You were telling me that I needed to give you a plot synopsis, and it sounds like to me there's a reason for it, and that you were just offloading your trying to remember the plot to me.
Abandoned mission.
It's the wrong chapter, dude. We already fought.
Yep. I somehow slightly misclicked. If you keep spamming in chat, you will be banned.
What are they spamming?
They're just spamming. It's nonsense.
Oh.
I don't care if you're bored. Start a conversation with another human like people do. They're just screaming in public.
That's scary, dude.
Confronting the war machine that fuels an entire demon army.
It's gonna be fun, right? Just when we were getting bored.
The horsemen are not to be trifled with.
Let's light them up.
I like the way you said trifled.
Trifle. You'll find I'm much more than a trifle.
They'll find it quite trifled when they arrive. Left B, right B. Hello, horsey.
Shit.
It's okay. I'm here to help. Excuse me.
Your horse is not animating. You're just sliding around.
It's also not helpful
you're
whatsoever. I haven't accomplished a damn thing.
Yeah.
Aw, what do they think they're gonna do?
Now we're in the
Boys,
desert level. Every level can have whatever purpose it wants, because fuck it.
I didn't realize strife was Latin for condescending.
Yeah, it's more like smug and meta.
Yeah, really.
Deadpool made money once, so they had to like commit to that aesthetic.
Yeah, Deadpool made money once.
There's some companies that, you know, create original things, and some companies that kind of just chase trends forever. Such as the developers of Darksiders and Paladins and Smite, for example.
Oh yeah, really.
So it's like, holy, all right, come on. What's the name of that company? Is it Respawn? No, I can never remember the name of that company.
I couldn't tell you. You've given me a total of no hints to go by.
Yeah. Well, I said Paladins and Smite.
Yeah, I think that's Respawn. If you're thinking
Is
of
that,
those two.
are they actually called Respawn?
Either that or Respawn made the other kind of.
I thought Respawn might have been like an Activision or EA company or something.
I mean, it still could be. Who the fuck knows? Eventually, it's just going to be one video game company called like.
It is funny. Those are two separate companies that you can heavily comment on, like taking certain aesthetic cues and design cues from specifically Blizzard, which is funny because Blizzard themselves is like incredibly unoriginal in a lot of their design, but they're very successful, which means everyone goes for that.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that Blizzard is unoriginal, because I think that Blizzard is very stylish. It's just it's a discussion to be had of like how original that style is, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I think that Blizzard, you know, whatever it's worth,
there's like an aspect of like
stuff, like it sticks out. It's very identifiable, at least.
I think Overwatch can come across at times as being one of their most original feeling things, even though of course you can point to like the specific influence of each specific character and so on.
Right.
But like there's often a lot more style to it.
Like,
but StarCraft is crimes.
Okay, yeah.
StarCraft is straight up Warhammer to the point of having the same races in it, and it's like, okay, come on, man.
No, I mean Overwatch.
And even Warcraft is just the other half of Warhammer to some extent.
Warhammer,
and
but
you're
not Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, and you're like, come on, guys, come on. But no, you're like, Overwatch does some good legwork. It was nice to see them make something, because it had been a while since I felt like they were making anything besides just iterating on the same ideas forever.
Yeah, I think that I'm able to give Overwatch a little bit of a pass too, because everything is like very tropey, like pretty on, you know, for pretty strong reasons. Like, I mean, fucking McCree, right? Like, you know, there's not that's a very intentional sort of thing they're going for there. And visually, I like Overwatch's visuals. I think they're really good. I think they're well designed. I think that the maps
I've hit a point now where
clean.
Overwatch might be one of my favorite games of all time. I have an insatiable desire to continue playing, and it's not in any way caused by any kind of Skinner's box mechanics. There is no like progression that's driving me to just keep playing it out of obligation, like World of Warcraft.
I get
or something.
it, because there's a lot of different waifus in that game to choose from.
Yeah, like Bastion and Orisa, Torbjorn,
and Torbjorn's turret. Nice. Nice. Well, we could call the stream right there. Nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, we've peaked our careers. This is the exact moment.
Yeah.
It's 9 years of building up to that joke, and now we just descend into madness.
And
always
the best part is
seeking how do we follow up on Torbjorn's turret. And we
the best part is that we both peaked at the same time.
Yeah. After edging for 7 years.
We edged on one joke
at the
for
same
7 years.
Oh
boy,
no.
The payoff was really not worth it. Huh?
You ready to have a second stream taken down for being too risque?
Yes, that's how you know you're doing the right things in life. The best art is pornographic. How do I fist things again? That's the way.
Oh, there you go. That's your ability. Gotcha. I saw the giant crystals. And I'm like, I actually don't know what we do about these.
Oh, I remember because I did them earlier.
Turns out I didn't forget shit. I never had this ability. Haha. There we go.
Yeah, I was playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, obviously, but I'm not going to talk about that so much. But I was playing it, and like I didn't realize like just how much that was going to impact me. Like, it is probably my favorite video game of all time.
Jesus.
It's not perfect, but it's definitely like an incredible experience. But the point is, like, contrasting how that game made me feel with like thinking about like what my full-time work was like, I was like, I can't square this, man. I can't
square this. You can't like deal with the fact that you constantly have to work because you want to get back to the game.
Yeah, I was just like, you know what?
You getting that itch.
Yeah, I was like, I can't honestly like reconcile these two parts of my life anymore.
Oh man.
And so
are you still working from home because
right.
of the virus?
Huh?
Are you still working from home?
Yeah, and like that sucks because like and this is why I've been late to a lot of stuff lately, is that everyone that I'm working with has gotten a very, very loose sense of time at this point. Like,
because,
I will get messages from people at like 9 p.m. being like, hey, do you think I can get a document from you ready by 8 a.m. tomorrow? And I'm like, no, you cannot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Respect the previously just set up work hours so I can have a life outside of work.
And you know, I don't really fault people because like it is legitimately really hard to keep track of time lately.
Yeah. No, I work from home all the time, and it's just, it's a mess.
Yeah.
The entire concept is a mess.
Yeah, and like, you've probably at least developed some sort of coping skills around it.
It's super iffy, though. I totally get why a lot of Let's Players and streamers create like an office that they go to work.
Oh yeah. It's impossible
because they can differentiate life and work and so on. And actually cut them off.
Beforehand, you know, my work from home balance was that I just worked from home every single day, but only in the mornings. So every day for me was a half day in the office. That was great. I loved that. I don't get that anymore.
I was looking at this like it was going to do something.
I thought it was going to summon the horses.
Yeah, it's just that you can't ride the horse past the zone thing. It's so fucking garish and awkward that it feels like they added it in the last week of development. We need an anti-horse field that communicates to the player that they can't have horses here. So like a giant horse field. So a giant ridiculous thing that you have to really stare at for a while to even recognize as being a horse icon.
I still don't actually see it as a horse. It looks like a bunch of chains.
It looks like 4 chains. Two crossing chains and like a sword.
Yeah, it does not.
It looks like a World of Warcraft fist weapon, but instead it's a horse skull. Because it's the I think that's the Darksiders logo.
Frustrating. Is just trying to remind people like how to respect time, and like people have acknowledged it, and I have told people too. It's like, look, I don't care why you're like sending me an email at like 11:30. I'm not gonna read it. Yeah. So
no, it's just bad. Because then you're just always working because everyone's constantly making requests from you at like bizarre random times, and it's like, no.
And the thing is, it's not one person who's doing this stuff, but if it's every single person as like periodically like doing like little one-off asks at really strange times.
Yeah, it's everyone collectively ruins your schedule, kind of.
Right.
That's my thing with this. One thing is I'm trying to get into a rhythm where wow, they just knocked me down like 4 floors. All right, BRB. Gotta run all the way back. Jesus. I have to get back into a proper rhythm that I keep deviating from, where I actually like fall asleep at like midnight, and then
I also fell. Give me a minute.
What did that lever? Oh, that lever just bring it back down?
Yeah, I just brought it back down so we can redo the puzzle.
I thought you were gonna even go up. I had to get back in a rhythm of like actually falling asleep around midnight, waking up at 8, and then like doing my like recording schedule like right after breakfast from like 9 or 10 up through like 1 or 2 p.m. like do the recording schedule, and that way I can like deal with all my editing before then. And like for me every single day, because at this point I have a scheduled thing with another person almost every day. And it's like a race to get done before then, because somehow the day vanishes every day, and like and then like today I'm gonna because I had a complications with Yakuza, which I was finishing up, so like I'm starting the next game after Resident Evil 3, and I need to record that at like 9 or whatever after we stop for the day, even though my whole plan is to be done for hours well before I start multiplayer. It's not working so far. So like I need to like still record more after the multiplayer session, and it's like that's not how this is supposed to work.
That's pretty intense.
Like that's not how that's planned supposed to be working out.
Yeah, and like I get that, because I was so good about my schedule for quite some time. Even when I was working from home, I had it like down. The problem is that every one of my coworkers, like, they fucked it up. They can't. Yeah, it's so difficult to keep a good schedule.
That's why this is why I had to like eject real hard when bizarre things would come up in like our multiplayer group on like Saturdays or whatever, where people would be like, we had this like pre-agreed plan that we'd usually do at like 7, but then people would be like, I don't know, I'm available early or something, and then like. But people keep saying non-committal things about maybe starting multiplayer for like 4 hours straight, and that whole time I'm like not recording anything because I think we're about to start, and I'm just wasting my entire day. And then we end up starting, and then we'll just end up starting at the original time anyway. I'm like, I could have recorded for 4 hours, but instead I spent 4 hours trying to tell if we were doing something.
Yeah, and I don't think that problem's ever going to go away. So I think that maybe just you'll have to try and figure out a way to like mentally work around that somehow. I don't know. But
at this point, I just say I'll be around at this time, and that's it.
Yeah, really.
I think that guy's just invincible.
This guy is pissing me off.
Just come over here.
Well, he's gone now.
Just go step on the button.
Oh, here he is.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you now. Bye.
It's fine.
They just unlocked that. Get the chest. Get the chest. Get the chest. Oh, you weren't supposed to come back too. Shit.
No. Damn it. Wait, what?
We both got stuck in the animation. That's just
for me it was
just annoying.
It was
Darksiders developers, that's just an annoying thing to do. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just recalled the elevator? Well, this button's gonna, the moment you get on the elevator, it's gonna open up the chest door, and now you're gonna have to wait for the elevator to go all the way across the room and all the way back. Isn't this fun? This is a fun secret. I like the secret. Yeah, the secret that was on screen and not a secret and just makes you wait a bunch. It's good design.
Yeah, this part sucks ass. Why doesn't it just come back right away? Good
you have to wait for it to go all the way across, and then you can pull the switch once it hits the end of its path. There, now I just hit the return. Now I have to wait for it to come all the way back.
Oh no. Yeah,
it's a fucking pro puzzle right there.
For me, it was like wake up at 6, look at the stock market, figure out
Looking
what
like
I needed
King
to
Diddy.
do. Open up my stock market account, do a whole bunch of shit, panic a lot, cry. No. Then do work, and then finish work, and then do fun things like piano practice, and then other things, and then work on my video games. And then what's happened lately is I wake up at 6, and then I work until 6, and I'm like, fuck. How did this happen?
Today it was like, wake up at 6 and be like, incorrect, no, go back to sleep. Wake up at noon, fuck, too much. Then cook breakfast in the afternoon at this point while uploading my videos. And then like after breakfast and everything, I'm like set up to like start recording, and then right when I'm about to start recording, my brother walks in and just starts building my fucking like
with an itty bitty thing on his waist. Well,
oh god, this is a really long track. I guess I'll never see you again. There's a lot of puzzles along this thing. I'm gonna do 0 of them because it looks like a real pain in the ass to get off this elevator over and over again. So fuck that, developers. Bye bye. My brother just walks in and starts constructing my like, what do you call the my bed frame. That's what he decided to do for my birthday. It was like, I'm gonna make a bed frame. But like I can't, but like the framing of the room doesn't work. Like the hallway isn't shaped right, so he can't carry it in. So he has to build it in my room. But he didn't warn me he was gonna do it today, so I just had to like.
Oh no!
It was like right when I was getting set up to record Yakuza, just suddenly I'm just sitting here as someone's hammering in my room, and I'm like, cool. Oh. Good. This is good.
That's particularly disruptive. My God.
No, it's not. It's not helpful because he started building a bed frame, and I'm just like, all right, cool. And so I finally just barely got a couple hours of Yakuza done right before this. Ow, fuck this thing. Ow. Why did you abandon me?
Because I wanted to get the boatman coins.
He's a scary boy. I'm dead.
Yeah, you are.
Yep. This guy just chases you with the fucking whirlwind thing.
Yeah, well, if you had a whirlwind, you'd do it. You'd chase people too.
Yeah, it's my birthday though. I'm spending.
Happy birthday.
I get to spend.
Spending it with me.
Well, it's tomorrow. But like I get to turn 30 in quarantine with 0 fanfare. Just gonna still be home. The miles fucking life goals, am I right? Oh god, wrong elevator. They spawned me all the way back at the previous elevator.
Yep.
Not even the long one that actually takes me where I'm going. Fuck, this level's awful.
Yeah, this level sucks. The fattest part of my
I can't stress
ass.
enough how many levels in this game just have no particularly fun things to do.
But we're gonna finish it.
Comes the long elevator again.
Yep. With a little fleur-de-lis on it, though. I think that's what that is. Is that a fleur-de-lis? It looks like it, but only kind of. A fleur-de-lis. Shut up. You sound like Carlos Mencia.
How fucking dare you? How dare you? How do I kick you from this game?
I learned it from Carlos.
That's unacceptable. That you need to start over with a better comparison.
You sound like Carlos Mencia.
I fucking hate you.
Give me the white gamer name, dude.
That's the worst.
That's the color. Oh no!
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Fine,
kill that thing for me. It's scary.
What thing?
The thing. It's scary.
Oh, this thing.
Here's a clone. Shoot at that clone.
Holy shit! Thought about being scary.
It did so little damage. He's chasing me.
I should probably explain what I meant by when I just said give me the white gamer thing, because people probably have no clue what the hell that means out of context.
You said the white gamer word? You better not have a gamer mode on my stream.
So, Keith, so we have a Discord, which we use for planning a lot of these things. And for the longest time, all of our names just had the default, like, white text. So Keith was like, I don't like it anymore. We all need to pick, like, unique names, because that's a good way to organize, and it's a lot easier to tell who's talking that way. So anyway, Keith does all this trouble, like, collecting the entire fucking rainbow. And he's like, everyone gets to pick a color. And, like, you know, some people pick, like, color A, some people pick, like, color B. And then when it's my turn, I say, I'd like to have white, please.
Yeah, so I punished you by making your name harder to read.
You gave me gray, you fucker.
Yeah, now you're just darker
gray
white.
Gray is worse white, dude.
Yes. And you fucking, like, what is, that's man. You made your bed.
Yeah, sorry.
You hammered your bed frame and now you gotta lie in it.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
I didn't know this could bounce. What the fuck? Ah, shit. I just forgot which button they want from me. There you go.
Ankle. What? Holy.
Oh yeah, left click me. Oh yeah, there they go.
Fuck.
Right, left click me.
The me mechanic? Oh no.
Oh wait, that's
All
yours,
right.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, press the vorpal blade. Nope.
Yeah, the pressure is extra on to get tonight's game recorded after this, because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen tomorrow. There might be surprises.
Well, we never do, right?
Or just like social engagements. I don't even know who's working or not tomorrow in the household. But depending on who's around, we might do something. Because one of my other housemates' birthday was earlier this month, and we played Jackbox for games for a few hours, then watched a Harry Potter movie.
Oh, okay.
We marathoned the whole series, and we just I think we just hit the 5th movie that day.
Okay, that sounds
marathoning is not the right word for that, but you know.
Yeah, kinda.
You know what I mean.
Damn it!
Those are very pleasant movies to watch.
Nailed it.
I wish the author would stop talking forever.
Teleport your poop away.
Please never speak again. Vanish me poopum. That is the least fucking worrying thing she said.
Oh,
if that was if that was a grand total, it would just be really funny how she's retconning dumb shit into her movies and into her books, but everything else she says is worrying and problematic and actively bad. She's also just an actual fucking turf, which is really disappointing.
Yeah,
because we just don't need that.
I feel like a lot of, well, anyway.
Sometimes it's just like, hey, if you make stuff for kids, maybe just don't retroactively poison the well by saying horrible things that might be, you know, targeted at some of those kids in some cases.
I know a lot of people who felt like absolutely devastated when they found out that Orson Scott Card, you know, the writer of Ender's Game,
is a massive homophobe.
Is like super homophobic, because a lot of gay kids, they read those books which were about like being an outsider and not being accepted and stuff like that, and they were like, oh my god, he totally understands me. Nope.
It's always a weird strategy when you make content for like a big diverse audience, then just decide I'm gonna publicly denounce parts of those audience for
which side do we go
on? Real reason. I'm always on the left, I think.
I mean, it's obvious with this one because it's purple on the left and red on the right.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
That's fine. The hood mod.
No, someone left early. I was talking about John Tron during one of the WoW streams with Andrew, and the.
What a tragedy.
Yeah. There was a sad comment from somebody that said, like, as an African American man, like, I had John Tron's theme song as my ringtone for years and loved it, but then he broke out his statistics, and I figured there was time for a change. It's like, oh, see, that's why. And I get why. It's because they're just actually bigots and actually think those things. But it's just like, it's a weird choice to be like, I'm just gonna carve out a chunk of my own audience and like delegitimize them publicly and then hope they stick around, or just don't hear about it, I guess. Is the best you can probably hope for in those situations. Just hope the people that I'm actively saying horrible things about just don't notice. Oh, I'm over this hole. Okay, I actually platformed back on.
What the fuck? I didn't know that would happen.
Yeah, no, that just fucking happened. Yeah, when stuff like that, I'm just like, I don't.
Spinnakers.
When those moments happen, I'm just like, what's your fucking strategy? What's your goal here? Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna go on a stream and talk about how black people commit all the crimes, and it's like, why? Why did the funny man YouTube boy think that was a career move to do? Like, why was that a thing you do on purpose? I'm so confused. Like, even if you are a racist, it's clearly a bad idea. I don't know. Modern internet's been a weird thing to watch it live.
Have you ever thought about not being a degenerate?
Yeah, degenerate. That's been one of those things where, like, fucking, like, millennials, in some cases, buying into, like, degenerate language. I'm like, wait, what happened? The kids are supposed to be all punk rock and shit. We're supposed to be, like, the cool ones, and, like, our parents are supposed to be, like, the ones that are talking about, like, what's corrupting the youth and degeneracy and stuff like that. But, like all of our parents are getting to the point of accepting like social media and weed and shit like that, and the kids are all putting on their fucking like white button shirts and ties like a bunch of fucking door-to-door Mormon shit and talking about degeneracy and like the sanctity of marriage. I'm like, what the fuck happened to kids in our generation? Why are they so lame? They're gonna wear horn-rimmed glasses and put on their suit and tie and talk about like this, like the proper way of society and shit. And I'm like, oh god. What happens when you worship the 3 least cool people in the world, like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson and shit? It's like, what happened? You didn't even get to be young. You just skipped straight past it to being fucking losers. Go to a fucking Blink-182 concert or something. Just live for a second. Don't be boring at age 18 already.
I mean, it's a lot of...
Got a whole life to give up.
It's a lot of advertising, YouTube especially. YouTube's been really a hell of a platform.
Oh yeah, because YouTube sends you down rabbit holes. The real bum.
Yeah. Anyway, just because I didn't quite finish my thoughts, but just talking about like wanting to change industries, especially like you know, I just I couldn't reconcile like how much like playing that game impacted me with like, you know, how much doing work just kind of feels like, well, it's cool work, but it's work, and I don't feel like 100% fulfilled while doing it. And then it was like, you know, when I first started doing professional programming, I said there were 2 things I was never going to do. I was never going to make missiles, and I was never going to make video games. So
equal footing. What if?
Well, it was different reasons, right? I didn't want to make missiles because I didn't want to.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to make like missiles and drones.
I don't want
and
to make
shit.
missiles. Yeah, and I didn't want to make video games because it was like I knew the industry was so fucking horrible. But then I realized like it's okay, you know. There's a route that seems like it'll work well, you know. Did you just get disconnected?
Just doing that. No, I'm trying to find. Okay. I don't know where objective is, so I was trying to look at the map. But that's never helpful.
Yeah,
because the map doesn't ever mark your objectives.
I realized that like there are ways that I feel like I'd be able to like fit into this industry and still be happy without like compromising like my sanity and stuff like that, or my like personal life. Because I was like, well, you know, I don't need to be like a gameplay programmer per se, right? Like I can just instead of that, I can just do like I can just like work on the engine, or like, you know, I can work on say the cloud platform. Yeah, I mean like the fucking like the Blizzard account management or system, or like the servers or something like that, you know? It doesn't necessarily need to be the game, which is like usually where like the maximum pain is. But
crunch. Because yeah, otherwise you're just like a company that puts out a product periodically, essentially.
Right.
It's more equivalent to like what like when Marty does, and kind of like what you already do already, except without the constant like international emergencies.
I love the way you described it one time, where it was like, I feel like you know, like a high-level politician or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, it's really cool that my work is like super impactful, and it's like, hey, that thing that you heard about on CNN. Yeah.
Whenever I hear about the news, it's like
able to make tonight.
Whenever I hear news, it's like, oh, Bird's gonna be late. Something bad happens somewhere on the planet. Somehow this affects Amazon.
Oh God, way too true, man.
They're a weird nightmare corporation that's more powerful than most countries.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
So I mean, that's just
only
kinda,
always
like,
scary.
where I landed with all of it. And it was like, as soon as I kind of made that decision, I realized I was already like 30% happier with it. It was like, just knowing that I had that like path, like made a huge difference in me. So that's how I knew, like, okay, this is really a good direction for me to take. And I mean, there's also another reason why I want to do it, which is that I've been working on this one video game off and on since I was 27.
That was a while ago. Or was it? Wait, is that a long time ago?
Yeah, dude. So
how old are you now?
How old am I? 30 or 31, I don't remember.
So it isn't that long ago. I was like, hang on a minute. I was like,
27 is a pretty long time to go. 4 years is a long ass time to be working on a project.
Sure, but but you said it with such intensity, like the number, that I was like, in my head, it sounded like you said like 8 years. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, hang on a minute.
Well, fuck, now it doesn't sound like nearly as cool anymore by comparison.
I was like in my head, and I was like, wait a minute. I was just 27 not long ago.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I had this. I came up with the original idea of the plot of this game when I first went to MagFest. So I think I was 27 when I did that, or 28. I don't really remember. And then I started writing code for it like about 2 years ago, and I've been working on it off and on ever since then.
Is this the one where you're trying to make Bloodborne but better or something?
Yeah.
Or Sekiro but better or whatever?
Better Sekiro. Yes, that's what I call it. It has a real title. I don't like to talk about this project very much because it's like
a ballsy project name. I'm gonna be better than Sekiro alone.
It's I don't talk about it very much because it's like super special to me, and I know that if you talk about projects, you're less likely to actually work on them.
Also, Icarus-y.
Yeah, a little bit. But so I realized, like, when I truly took a step back and looked at the scale and scope of everything that I was trying to take on, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna finish this. It was like, I don't have the capital to just like hire contractors to help me finish this, but like I have a really good idea for what I want to do. So I could do it.
Well, if you ever need a voice actor, that's the only thing I can do.
Or a QA person if you want to be my little playtest.
I could play it, yeah. But I can't develop it, and I can technically draw, I guess. But like,
anyone can draw if you give them a pencil.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I wanted to be an artist once upon a time.
Yeah. I remember your pants painting or whatever it is.
Painting. I'm proud of other ones.
I don't remember other ones.
I'm an award-winning artist.
Yes, you are.
I won a fucking shitty high school digital art award for a thing I made.
Your horse was a monster.
For a thing I made that morning.
Yeah, well, we're zooming out. You'd think this is important.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what our objective is. It's really unclear.
Vacant fucking long faces.
Our objective is
this the thing?
That was already complete. Find the foreman in the heart of the Dredge Works. Which, good luck finding out what the Dredge Works are.
It's probably this thing, right?
The purple icon, you running around? He's moving. It must be you.
This section looks really familiar. Did we loop back around to the elevator? God,
well,
fucking damn it!
probably.
We're at the elevator.
I kind of hate the maps in this game.
Because they're incomprehensible.
They're just a giant open blob, and your objective is somewhere, and you have no real reason to suspect where it is. You just kind of keep running around.
I don't get it. I really don't. You're heading towards an epic chest, though, so
Yeah,
there must be.
I saw that icon
there.
Oh wait, that's the 2 runes thing we saw over here.
Ugh,
How do we do runes again?
I don't remember. I think we see them and we light them up or something like that.
I got
We
to
get lit.
fucking Google search how to do a mission in this game again, because I keep having to do that. So you got this machine running over here, right? Whatever this was.
Let me
By
go check
spreading
this.
fire or something. Did we ever actually do
I
something
don't
with
think we actually
that,
did
or
anything
find out
with
what the
that
point of that
machine.
was?
I threw one Vorpal blade and then I lit one thing and then nothing happened.
Well, you don't
so
jump
I
in the
gave up.
hole; it kills you.
Okay.
How about this hole? Ow. Also burns you.
Oh, so this is all spinny now. So
Yeah.
that's good.
But I have no
Well,
idea what
fine,
it's.
horse.
I have no idea what it's doing, because you can't fucking tell. Like, you can't see anything from here. I have no idea
Right.
what you accomplished by doing that.
So anyway,
This is like Lara Croft and the Guardians of the Guardian of Light. but
Guardians of the
bad.
Galaxy. What?
It's like Elcott Gold, but bad.
Ah,
We'll play that. We'll play that at some point, probably. That's actually
Nah.
a neat game. The top-down co-op puzzle Lara Croft games that this game's definitely based on, but shittier.
So anyway, I realized that like if I was never gonna finish it by myself, then what I need to do, I don't have enough money to like pay for a fucking video game out of pocket. That's absurd.
You're not Jonathan
But-
Blow.
Yeah. I don't know where he got his money from, but clearly he got his money from
Stocks.
somewhere. That's what I'm guessing. Just like Jeff. Anyway, so I realized that, well, the only thing I can really do is try to network with people, you know? Maybe just meet people in the industry and try to see where it goes. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, I don't know, but I think it's going to be a much better...
You following me is not going to help us search, by the way.
What?
You're just following me right now. It's like, that's not helping us search. You gotta
I
spread
thought
out.
you knew where you were going.
I just spent the last 10 minutes talking about how I specifically don't know where I'm going.
But then you started moving, so I assumed that everything was okay again.
It's the same thing with Andrew when we're playing WoW, is he just follows me and fights whatever I fight. That's the whole playthrough. If I just get a few more people like this, I can just have a weird mob following me around in an MMO of completely passive players.
I feel like...
And then we'll all just
this-
tell stories and podcast while I play the game.
I feel like this blue thing should be it, don't you think?
What
On our
blue
map?
thing?
There's like a blue icon, right?
A
Shouldn't
blue
it be
icon.
that?
Do you mean, are you
It
talking
looks
about
important.
the blue,
at
the
it,
blue,
like the weird
the
little
blue
skull altar
diamond?
thing.
Are you talking about the blue diamond?
Yeah,
That says teleporter.
but isn't the teleporter isn't even active?
Yeah.
Okay. Insightful contribution, Keith.
I don't know. I could see if I could. I think I do have a teleporter ball, so I might be able to activate it. But even if I
Wait,
can,
wait.
I think I have to activate 2 teleporters for us to be able to use a teleporter. So I have to find the other one still. And I don't think we found that one yet either.
So this weird little thing over here. Okay, I guess this must be active. Wait, what? What?
What have you done? What have you done?
I attempted to set fire to this other... I'm so confused. Okay, I'm not gonna look into it. I think this is just the way they get to the epic chest ahead.
These are the most pointlessly massive maps, and most of it has no purpose.
It's to feel epic.
It's like the opposite of Zelda, with how economical
Where
and
everything
like
is,
tight
like-
and like
Yeah.
well
Everything is
used
so
all the environments
intentional.
are. It's just
Right.
fucking noise, and somewhere in there is the thing you need. Is this the thing? No, that's the...
That's a teleporter, but it's like not. It's broken.
Does this thing go in it? I don't remember how these work. Don't you? I think these get activated by something manual, not by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my purple goes into the purple thing, the purple spiral, the Uzumaki. And my other ability goes into the weird game of operation that spawns every now and then. So I think the diamond teleporters are caused by us like flipping a switch of some kind somewhere.
How do I get off the horse?
I just want to beat this game. There's only a few levels left, but they don't want us to beat them. Why don't they want us to beat them?
I don't know. Oh, god damn it, I'm stuck on a rock and I can't jump.
Stuck on a rock, and you're to blame.
Fucking
These guys
horse,
made a
drop me off
bad
here.
game.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What did you do? What did you do just now?
we're supposed to break them, the machines.
Break what?
The machines.
How?
By throwing the bomb into them. Couldn't you tell from our objective, find the foreman in the heart of the dredge works? That means break the machines. It's straightforward. Meanwhile, I convinced myself that we turn them on somehow. I don't know why we were supposed to think we were supposed to blow them up. I don't know. Destroy the drills dredging up the bomb. What?
I did this one, yeah.
Oh, that's listed as a side mission, so that's not even going to help us do the actual objective. It's just something else. Apparently there's 3 of them. I've never seen a 3rd one. Never mind, that's still not our goal. It's just a fun side project you can do for funsies.
I'd see the 3rd one. Do you want to go do that one real quick?
You can go ahead and do it.
Okay, we'll do. That way,
Looks like you're able to do them
something
too.
other than complaining for.
Oh,
once.
that's impossible. Impossible.
I'm gonna go the rest of the evening without complaining, just for that.
I do not believe you.
My lip
I'm
is
gonna catch you slipping. Oh, these rocks. Are these rocks floating? Yeah, these are rocks are floating.
Don't catch me slipping now. Ooh, enemies. Maybe
This is
the way to
America.
go. I thought this was America, man.
You found random voiced guys? Where are they? Why are they?
I
why
found random moist guys. What did you
Voiced.
just ask? Oh, voiced.
They said a thing. They might be important.
Owie. There's a thing that you can interact with,
Whoa!
though.
Whoa! What is this?
I don't know.
Like,
Mayhaps
I just kept
progress?
running in circles and never couldn't find anything new. I wish the map was anywhere vaguely useful. Like it could mark objectives, or it could at least do like the vague, like the starting, like fog of war thing, where you can tell where you've been already, so then you can tell where you haven't been already. But it doesn't do either. It's just a giant blob. You're like, I don't know where to go next.
Well, we completed the side quest at least.
Yep. All right. Here we are.
Ow.
Right back where we were a second ago.
But
I thought we were gonna beat
there's
this
no
game tonight.
upsides to the statement. Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of inconsequential thing might have happened where we get like a different orb or something we can put on a thing somewhere.
Maybe, dude. Maybe this was the way to get New Game Plus.
No.
You ready? You ready for New Game Plus?
I refuse. Why play a game
But if you
twice when you
go-
can play 2 games once?
If you do New Game Plus in this, I bet like you get a sexy alternative ending costume with Dis.
That was a quest in our quest menu, so you can just retrieve its reward. And I think it was just some currency.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the quest we did. I thought you were talking about like sexy Dis.
Ouchie! I'm under attack a lot. Ow! Oh, I might have found a new place. Oh god, that's a bad guy. I might have actually found where to go. My god, what have I done?
Did?
Yeah. Remember the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you want to go here. Yep. Actually, go to the... might be able to help you. If you go to the teleporter... Yep, just turn the...
What?
Yep, just go to the teleporter. It'll get you up
All
here.
the enemies are wailing on you in the cutscene.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm coming down. I'm gonna wait for you before I go back up there. All right, so at the
The way
first...
you laughed sounded so reminiscent of that one guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog. The guy who had the weird laugh, who was always like, "Hey, watch where you're going, you fool."
Yeah.
He was always like,
where you going, you fool.
"Oh yeah," that's his laugh.
I think that's what happens whenever Courage gets beat on the head and he's senseless.
Oh.
Wow, I just almost died.
I keep pressing B thinking I'm gonna finish enemies off. Instead, all I did was just keep on waiting at the door.
Courage is the best goddamn cartoon.
God damn it, I don't want to open this door up. I want to beat down enemies.
Yeah. Please save me from the giant hammer boy.
No.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Game. Owie. What is happening? Oh,
I'm
you
in
went all turbo
I'm in super mode because
Okay.
I'm about to die, so I have to try to preserve myself. He's still alive. he still killed me.
He still got you, dude.
I
That's
double
great.
dodged. I hit dodge twice, and his melee swing still hit me without him moving. That's how giant his bullshit attacks are. God damn it. Jesus Christ. No, stop. No. What?
What?
Yep, that's the first thing he did. This is the first time I died. He just does his barbarian spin.
Yeah, really.
I lost track of what I was about to talk about.
Kurt's Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah, the way we got here is, you know the first elevator that went up?
Yeah.
We by where that lever was, we just had to go north, and that went on top of the wall.
Moloch's ambitions have grown. Lucifer is emboldened him with the destruction of Samael's keep. He gains a foothold in hell.
He'll be less of a go-getter once I put a few bullets in his thick skull.
It
He'll be
unnerves me that Lucifer
dummy
will never
thick,
be
because his
affairs
brain will be
of lesser demons.
bulleted.
What does he gain from their squabbling?
We'll know sooner or later.
There is a bigger plot unfolding, and I fear we've become part of it.
Guess that's their job.
Is there a plot unfolding at all?
We're horsemen. They'll answer for what they've done.
Have you actually been listening?
Don't flatter yourself. I just want to put an end to Lucifer's plans so we can get on with things.
Too late. I
That's
know you
meta,
listen.
isn't it, Keith? Isn't that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Just want to beat
There's
Lucifer.
a plot unfolding. You thought you had to go punch that guy, but actually you might have to punch this guy. Shit. It's like Yakuza, but boring. Is
It's on the other side of this thing.
that me twice?
Yeah. Why are you talking to yourself? Oh,
Find out.
hi.
Break it to find out. It's not working. I give up.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, you can't just jump on it?
I mean,
It does definitely look like that's what they want you to do. You have to do it from up here. Nope, that still
Nope.
doesn't work. What the fuck?
also, we apparently triggered a boss.
Yeah, this guy just showed up all of a sudden. But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, there's games where I feel dumb when I don't notice something, and this game is not one of them. Because the game offers you no tools for exploring its world. It's incredibly underdeveloped, what they've given you to explore this area. Like, the map is, despite the camera being kind of zoomed out, you still can't see shit of your local surroundings to get a good idea of what the area is shaped like.
It's because the angle
the-
of the camera is weird. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
like
that,
so much-
it's not zoomed out enough.
Like,
and it's not that
so
the
much
art
could be
design
helped, though,
is
if they
bad.
just gave us, like, a fog of war on the map that tells us where we have and haven't been. They just give us a
Yeah.
complete map that's complete the moment we get here, but it doesn't have anything marked on it, so you don't know where your goal is. And so you're just wandering around aimlessly every level trying to find your objective, and then you lose track of where you've been and haven't been because the game doesn't in any way help you tell where you've been. And it's so huge and fucking flat and nondescript that you're like, I don't know, I'll check over here now? Fuck, no, I think I already checked here.
The art direction would be okay. In fact, the level design isn't terrible. It's not amazing, but it shouldn't be this hard. The problem is that they
No.
just give you no tools to,
I mean,
like,
they only
figure it
recently
out.
updated the game so that it shows you where you are on the map.
I
You
hate the fact
noticed that,
was a
right?
thing. Yep.
Because like,
That was a
and
damn
even that
luxury.
looks weird. We're a weird circle with horizontal with diagonal lines cut out of
I
it.
know, even
and
that's
and you see your teammate like
Owie.
glitching around the map constantly. Like they look weird. It's like a super strangely implemented feature even there. But hey, now, months after the game came out, you can see where you are on the map. Because until then, you couldn't. It's like one thing if it's like an exploration-based game where you have to like look at the map and really tell where you are based on like landmarks and stuff like that. But like this game isn't
like
full
Bastion.
of. This game's not full of like interesting landmarks and stuff.
Compare this to Bastion. It's kind of funny because Bastion, the entire concept of Bastion, from a technical and game design perspective, was somebody wanted to see if it would be possible to make a game with a perspective like this that didn't require the use of a map. And so the way that they did that was they basically took the concept of fog of war and made it like really weird and poetic and cool.
Oh, because they made it so that the world generates under your feet, so you always can tell where you have and haven't been. Although really what they also did though is they made the game entirely linear.
Yeah, also true.
It made it so you couldn't get lost because you couldn't get lost. Every level is relatively small and pretty linear. I think you can pick like what order you did levels in sometimes, but the level was pretty linear. But they were thrilling.
Ori in the Blind Forest, yeah, that was basically one big tunnel that just wrapped around itself like a not. Well,
Ori in the Blind Forest is a Metroidvania. Whereas Bastion is like, what if Diablo was fun? Instead of just relied on like systems to make you feel like you're having fun by having numbers go up. So like you'd have like thrilling escapes and shit like that. You're like, I didn't know this genre could be thrilling. I thought you just like click on stuff a lot and hear the same sound effects until they get drilled into your brain, and then every time you hear that sound of the little critters from Act 2 in the desert, you always are like, oh, it's the critters from Diablo going. Can't do it. I can't do it, but the little like critter like squeal like noise they use for just random critters. It's impossible. It's like a weird high-pitched guttural squeak that's like kind of cute. It's impossible to convey.
The shit out of that sound.
Yeah. It's like a high-pitched scratchy version of a horse.
This is a logistic question. Do you need us to end this at 9 so you can be on schedule?
No.
Are you sure?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, because
even if it just means recording one episode, I want to at least finish this level so that we don't have to start it over.
Oh yeah, sure, of course. I was gonna say like I could always give you that time, and I could if I felt like playing more.
But on a different logistical question, I desperately need to use the restroom.
Oh man, I need to use the restroom. God damn it. Jeez. This would be a lot easier if we didn't have to share the same restroom.
You ready?
I've never been more ready in my life.
Did you cut your recording?
I mean, okay. All right, I got it again.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me cut this one too. All right, that will be.
What does that mean?
Will be one episode.
Oh.
A 3-second episode will be uploaded. People won't even get that it's a joke. They'll just think I fucked up.
No, because you do fuck up.
I've gotten so much better about that. I've actually, like...
Did you ever fix the thing I pointed out, though, or did you just leave it? Because at the time, you just left it.
At the time, I used to just leave it.
Well, I mean, you have an Overwatch video. You have a Star Wars episode that's labeled as an Overwatch video. I don't know if you ever fixed that, or if you just left it.
I left it. But the point I'm trying to make is that I've gotten way, way, way better about that because I now have like an actual like automated like correctness checking thing too. So by automated correctness checking thing, I mean that what it, yeah. And by automated correctness checking thing, I mean it gives me a link to the YouTube video afterwards, and then I can like go on to the upload itself and like just like sanity check everything. Be like, did this actually get the right thumbnail? Is it monetized? Is it in the right playlist? Is it scheduled for the right thing? And as soon as I set that up, which was like the easiest thing, but as soon as I like just incorporated that with my uploading, like I have not made any mistakes since then. I mean, I used to kind of make like one logistical uploading mistake, like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, but it's been months now that system has worked out really well.
Kaboom! There we go. That was a journey.
Yeah. It's a small town Darksider living in a lonely Genesis.
Exit. Oh.
No, we're not done here.
What am I gonna do here?
we're done
Let's see. There's a lot of explodey
Look
spots.
at all this fancy stuff. It's kind of fun to watch, to be honest.
You certainly could work on your discipline and focus.
Sorry, what was that?
You could work on character development. Jesus. It's the
It's
same
called
thing.
an arc, motherfucker.
It's the same thing.
Screenwriting
Every time Doc goes
101.
Ah, Jesus.
For example, I, Illidan, was the protagonist at one point. And then I was a raid boss. Character development.
Why does
Do you
Illidan
enjoy
talk like
my
that?
Snape impression?
No, because it sounds like it's an Illidan impression by a guy that took a look at Illidan and was like, maybe he sounds like this?
No one would think he sounds like that.
That's true. That's
You
true.
know what I think Illidan sounds like? A butler.
You know what I think Illidan sounds like? He sounds like Sea Dog VA. That's a YouTuber who
I have
is
no
a voice
idea.
actor for Butler.
It's like, I know T-Dog from The Walking Dead.
Nah,
R.I.P.
Sea Dog's a YouTuber who I really like. I love all the weeby YouTubers, even though I don't watch anime. But I really like videos about anime for some reason, and I really like memes about anime.
You just
I can
like
take or leave it,
you just
mate.
like the concept of anime, but you'll never watch it.
I've watched some of it, and the stuff that I've watched, I've generally really enjoyed. I really like Konosuba. I really like, you know, Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that. I really like Your Lie in April, but like I wouldn't say that I've
Who
consumed
would name
them.
Lion April?
Your Lie in April. It's a really interesting anime about. It's like it's like a series.
You are a
Not really-
furry.
What?
Watching a show about a lion named April.
What? Your Lie in April, not a lion in April. What the fuck are you thinking?
That's a completely reasonable name. There could be an anime called Your Lion April. There's a lion called
is it?
Do You Even Lift Bro? Your mom lifts bro. Your mom can run 5K or whatever, bro. Or whatever the name of that anime is. There's a lot of anime names that are just like in a whole goddamn fucking sentence.
I know.
Ow.
But when you say like Your Lie in April, it sounds like it's like somebody's like talking to April and being like, April,
April.
you're lying.
Yeah, you're
Leaving
lying.
You're lying on the
You're a
damn
lion,
sofa once
comma,
again.
April.
Yeah.
The lion's named April.
Yeah.
You can name a lion April.
Yeah. Or
Weirder
a
things have
lion-
happened in anime, believe it or not.
Or a lion could be owned by some unfortunate person who is named April. Not that they're not unfortunate because they're named April, just to be clear. They're unfortunate because they happen to be a lion.
Don't want to offend all the Aprils. We reserve the offense for Karens.
Yeah.
Come here.
No.
Come here. We already did it.
Oh.
Bye. Where does it go? Oh, it's going this way. Okay. Yeah, there was a giant thing of destructible stuff on this, so I blew it up.
So
And
I
now we
was
can
trying to
ride
blow up,
it.
but you already did it.
We can ride it now.
Christ and Moloch pay for his newfound power.
Whatever it was.
About tree fitty.
But it cost
Moloch
everything.
must know what fate has in store for him, whether by our hands or Lucifer's.
I bet coming here for this chest just dicked us over. What do you think?
At the same time.
It kept going. I honestly didn't notice. I thought the elevator was taking us there.
I love how much you love wringing necks.
Press the lean button. There you go. We can do
God damn it! What is it doing? Camera.
You just gotta
please.
believe. All right. Where do I get the bomb for that? Bomb, bang, bang. Shitty,
Shut
shitty.
up. Right now.
Shitty, shitty. Up,
Oh,
chuck.
with the ball,
the
bang,
boogie.
bang, kitty titty.
Kitty titty.
No, not kitty titty. I'm not a furry. God damn it.
The case grows
Oh.
every day.
Ball with the ball, bang, bang, kitty titty.
Say it in a different voice.
Everyone's like, Kid Rock, what the fuck did you say kitty? Did he? He's like, no, it did sound weird.
Now you'll never be mayor. Ow, shit. That was shitty. When you stand on these platforms, they sway, but your character model doesn't sway, so you just slide back and forth on top of the platform. A lot. So that's the thing. I don't know where I'm going.
Hi.
Ah, maybe here. Hello. Gonna break all the turds that we can get across in this weird Frogger game that's happening here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think you just need to walk across them, but this is literally just Frogger, yep.
Yeah. What if Frogger was shitty?
One of us.
What if Frogger was shitty titty?
God.
Do it. Yeah, all the ones I was throwing against the platforms here wouldn't work because you had to burn them anyway. And now I gotta figure out how to burn this one. I feel like you can make this easier by just lining it up, not even having to do the hard thing. Right there. There you go. You did it! Very good, bird.
No.
You've relearned that mechanic for the 12th time successfully.
At least I've gotten better at relearning how to do it. I don't need to remember if I can learn how to remember how to remember.
Do you remember how last time I remembered that thing in the game?
Say, do you remember? He just forgot the words, and then he just went like, hi, and then they're like, dude, that was awesome. And he was like, I know, I thought it was better than the original.
That's the day he learned no one could understand the lyrics anyway.
Yeah.
So if he just didn't sing them, no one would notice. This is a dead end. I hope this isn't all that we earned by getting here.
Well, I like it because it gives me a little bit more healthy.
Did you get one? Or did I only get one? Okay. I'm never clear. Because it's like an outlaw shard. I'm like, cool. So is word fucked? Or for me, that was a wrath shard.
I don't know. I think it was a wrath shard then.
Yeah. It's one fragment towards getting the next piece of wrath. My next pip.
Yep. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Nope. Gone.
Yeah, that thought is gone.
If only you could remember how to remember. Probably just thinking about Torp's turret again. Each one more tantalizing than the last.
If only you could mod Overwatch that Torbjorn's turret was actually like a cat girl.
How's it attack?
It just,
what is it doing to attack?
just like Hawk's hairballs. That's what cat girls do, right?
And what pose is it in to do a hitbox?
A very compromising
like
pose.
It has to be in a pose that would approximate the hitbox of Torp's turret, otherwise it would just actively make it harder to play the game.
Oh, it needs to be a very, very compromising pose. I mean, you're gonna see, like, so much boobaroo.
Burning! Well, that quickly diminished that health bar. Oh god, there's so many enemies.
This is working out alright. Everyone loves a boss that doesn't really fight back and is perfectly stationary.
Well, he is summoning a billion things and showing shockwaves at us. Oh no, I found the part where a stupid pillar gets in front of the screen so you can't see anything. And I initiated my very long attack there. Ow.
God, I almost remembered what I was trying to remember.
You unremembered it?
It was something about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, I remember now. So
great start.
There were dances in high
Let's see if
school.
our
Yes, you had
intuition
your
was correct.
your proms, your homecomings, like all that good shit.
But were they in September?
Probably. I don't remember. Anyway, I didn't go to one because what I did instead was I went to an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert, which I think is so fucking swag by comparison to going to like a
Let's return to the
sophomore
surface.
like prom or something.
Why did that kill
Well,
us?
apparently you can't walk on that. You can't walk on that.
This game was developed by assholes.
What the fuck is even happening?
How can anyone be happy with this game? This game better have the worst fucking review scores. What the fuck is this? You can walk over here?
I legit. What the flying fuck was that?
Did a single person
Come on,
playtest this
guy.
game ever? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Samael's guy?
What the fuck?
Samael is a pissant compared to Lord Moloch.
Anyway, so let me tell you my Earth, Wind, and Fire story.
Grind you up.
Oh shit.
Because Moloch's favorites.
I'm gonna kill you. Just
It was a really good concert. Everyone else who was there was decidedly not like a teenage kid, but fuck it, right? Anyway,
Yeah, because you were born when I was born, which is
right.
well
and Earth, Wind,
beyond
and Fire
Earth, Wind,
was
and Fire.
born way before we were born.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there was this dude there who was really, really drunk, and he was drinking Jägermeister. How do I know? Because he came up to me and my friend and was
Jaeger,
like,
Meister, Jaeger.
he came up to me and my friend and he was like, y'all want some shots of Jägermeister? And I was like, we're 16. And he was like, all right. Anyway, so then he said he was trying to pour the shots of Jägermeister over a trash can so that like none of it would spill on the floor.
Oh, you died.
Yeah, I know.
Where did
But I
you
was telling
go?
a story, so it didn't matter. So he's trying to pour himself some shots of Jägermeister, and he ends up dropping his entire bottle of Jägermeister into the trash can. And his response to this was, Howie, his response to this was, I dropped the ball. Oh man, I dropped the ball. Have you two ever heard of that expression, drop the ball? And I was like, yeah, man, we've heard of that expression. And he was
Yes,
like,
sir. I see you are a man of culture as well.
and his response was, all right. So I guess that was like his fucking, like, that was just his thing. Like, that's what he was known for, was the guy
That's
who
what
just
he
says,
was known for, is the alright guy.
yeah, he's just the guy who goes like, all right. Like whenever he's got a moment and he just wants to let it chill, wants to let it ride, just all right. So that's how I was first exposed to Jägermeister.
Alright. Alright story, bro.
All right.
Alright.
It's funny as hell, right? Like, I'll never be able to, like, that's just been like something in the back of my head ever since I heard it the first time. Like, I still think I will occasionally say like, all right. Like,
Who's that actor
reference
that's
to that guy?
known for that?
What?
There's an actor that's known for doing that. Who's that actor? Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah, what do you know?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he was
I
just
guess-
being Matthew
I guess-
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey's spirit animal.
I know where to borrow I know where to borrow a personality.
Yeah. This game has good reviews overall. Looks to be around a 7.5 or higher.
That's a mistake.
Well, they must
Did
not
you
have,
see that shit? There's been
they
so
must
many
have only
instances
played
where
the
it's like
first
this
couple
game
levels
is.
or something.
Yeah, we've seen so many clear instances of look, game not done.
Yeah.
There's so many moments where I'm like, it feels like an early
Error
access game,
404,
but it's been
game
out for
not done.
months.
Dio.
Dios mío, no. I'm
Dios
so
mio,
so-
yeah. A
so
C.
baffled by the fact that over there was just like you had to find the secret path through the area that doesn't instantly kill you.
Yeah,
and it's invisible, and that's definitely not. It's definitely not intentional.
That was the laziest game design I've witnessed in ages.
And you'll remember that's the same platform we could clearly see from across the area that clearly looked like you're supposed to jump to it. It was just a platform and then a pit and then a platform, which is classic communication man. Yo, jump over there. This game's a platformer. And actually we had to go through like a giant dungeon to go all the way around just to come out there.
Hey, what the fuck? We have good news though, dude. Chapter 14's complete.
Some poor person got like some poor guy played this game for hundreds of hours and gave them a bunch of playtesting notes, and then they burned them. Like, the important thing is we can put a playtester in the credits. We don't have to listen to them. That's significantly more work. Let's just pay them and put them in the credits. Move on with our lives. There, I think that's all
we
the
all
stuff
got
we're getting
places
here.
to be. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the dredge
works. More like the dredge required a lot of work to get through.
Like the cat girl twerks.
Yes, please. Why can't that be in this game?
I wonder how many. Oh, wait, we won't
It's
be
like
able to
the
see
Dark
until we
Knight
talk.
Rises, the cat girl twerks.
We got 5 out of 14 Boatman's coins. Oh no.
Oh, how are we ever going to live with ourselves?
Suck.
Well, I'm going to cut the recording here and probably.
You don't want to talk to Demon Boy?
Do we want to talk to Demon Boy, or do we want to just like wait for the next time to do it? Do you want to talk to Demon Boy and then wrap it up, or do you want to save that for next time?
Fuck it.
I don't know what's better for your.
I don't care. Just pick one. It's fine. Both can happen.
Well, let's save it for next time.
Okay.
It'll be a good way to start things off. That way we don't need to remember what the plot is.
Yeah,
we'll have
we can just
Bernie
start
Sanders.
the episode with innuendo about Demon Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, exactly.
When are you gonna draw that fan art?
All I need to go, if you want a Demon Bernie Sanders, all I need to go is to r/conservative, and I can guarantee I find one in a minute.
Good night, everybody.